from McVegans, and today we have a special guest.
Hi, Sammy.
Say hi.
Or you're shy now?
Today, in the spirit of Christmas, we are making pozole. So let's start right away. First of all, you have your red chili peppers, and what you want to do is you want to just cut the top off, get all those seeds out. What you could do is just kind of cut it down the middle, take the seeds and the veins out, get them all out, most of them out, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your chili pods, you're gonna heat them for a few minutes in a cast iron pan.
Sammy also doesn't like me, so he tries to attack me anytime we're too close.
So what you wanna do is you just wanna heat them up in here, medium heat. Don't let them burn or you're gonna have a bad taste on your broth. So we'll let these heat for a few minutes. While we let those heat, pork is what is traditional for pozole. So we're gonna use this vegan pork. This is what the pork looks like. When the chili peppers are done, we'll use the same pan. And today I'm using this for the base, for the broth. Oh, we're not gonna use that one. I'm gonna continue to, you kind of just want them to be soft, because when they're soft, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put them in boiling water.
Sammy, are you ready for your close-up? Oh, he goes to hide. Sammy, Sammy, Sammy. Oh, Sammy, Sammy, Sammy. There is a Sammy and he never goes out.
Oh, you want to be sweet for the camera? You want to be sweet? You're not sweet. You're acting.
I'm gonna just try and get this water to boil a little bit faster.
Puppies! Look at these puppies. What are you doing, weirdo?
Pablo? Pablo? What's wrong?
Why are you not like this?
It's okay. What? No, we're not doing the oven right now.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Now what you want to do is you want to put your chilies into hot water. Let them soak in there. Oh, another one bites the dust. Yeah. Pablito, everything's okay. I just need a little bit extra water, like to cover these chilies to get them soft. I'm just gonna borrow from what we have for the broth and I'll replace it. I'm gonna press some garlic into the oil before I put the pork in, just to give it a little bit of a good flavor. So let's get some garlic in there. It doesn't really matter how much garlic you use. I like a lot of garlic in all my food, so I don't think you can ever use too much garlic. I don't want to waste any. There we go. The chili peppers will make you cough. The oil that goes into the air is going to make you cough a little bit. Oh, and by the way, the vegan pork, it's a little hard to find. You can also use, you could use like roasted jackfruit or even vegan chicken pieces. Every store I went to this morning has a really good brand called Bare, B-A-R-E. And that brand is really good for vegan chicken for recipes. I just wanted to be a little bit more authentic. So I actually found this at Smart and Final. So we're just waiting. You want to wait on the chili peppers about 15 to 20 minutes just while they get soft in the hot water. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take them out and we're going to blend them with some garlic and the hot water and maybe even a little bit more water. We're going to blend them in the blender. Blend it all up. And then we're going to use a fine mesh sieve. We're going to add the vegan pork to the water. And we're going to add the seasoning. Normally it would take a couple hours for this to cook, but it's not going to take that long because when you're cooking regular pork, you're waiting for it to get tender and for kind of like the juices to release and make like a broth. But since it's already cooked, we don't really need to do that. But what we are going to do is we're going to add a little bit of this just because when you make regular pozole, the juices from the pork kind of give the broth a flavoring. You're not going to get that with vegan. So we're just going to add a little bit of this better than bouillon to the pot of boiling water. And this is just garlic flavor, so it's not going to mess up the flavor of your broth. You're going to already put garlic in it anyway. So next we add the meat and the seasonings. It was hot. So we're going to add the meat, the seasonings. You want to go in there? Okay. So we have our meat, seasonings, very simple. Cumin. Just want to add enough cumin for flavor. And oregano. You're going to add oregano in at the end when you add your garnishes, so this is just for the broth. And then you're going to add a couple bay leaves while you're cooking. Remember to take them out because it's not safe to eat bay leaves. For some reason, I never have good luck finding nice big bay leaves that you can find later, so I just try and find the biggest pieces. I'll just pick them out later. What we want to do next is you want to add your hominy. You want to drain the water from the hominy because you don't want to use, you don't want the flavor of that water to mess up the flavor of your broth. So just add it right in. Put it in there. Okay. Stop, dude. So we already kind of have a little bit of it going, as you can see. Some of our spices. It smells good. Ready to eat some. Okay, so now we're going to start on our chili sauce. You just want to put everything into your blender. All of that. And you're going to add garlic. I like garlic, so I'm going to add probably more than...
Can you show me like how much you're putting in?
I did like about this much. Depends on how much garlic you like, really. Some recipes will tell you like 8 cloves, but I like a lot, so. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our blender on. We're going to start slow. As as you can see, it's pretty thick. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna literally go really slow with this. So basically what you're gonna have left over is kind of like some chunkier, bigger stuff like that, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's kind of grainy. So if you see the difference between what came out of the sieve and what's in the sieve, this is grainy and maybe kind of bitter because it's more of the thicker part of the chili. This is more of like the cooked, thinner, blended part. So I just get rid of the thick part that's left, and you just keep kind of just letting it go through the sieve. Also, if you have access to a parrot, you can be entertained while you're doing it if it takes a long time, because he'll mimic the sound. Don't make a liar out of me, do it. Now that we've finished straining our chili sauce, we're gonna go ahead and add it to the broth. Just go ahead and dump it in. Dump it in, get it all out. You worked hard to make that sauce. I use a rubber spatula to get every drop I can get. There. Stir it up. Because we're not using real pork, we don't need to let it cook for 2 hours. You can let it cook for literally like 15-20 minutes just to let the flavors meld, and then you're ready. The pozole is ready to eat. I'm excited. Oh, it's hot. Just remember to take your bay leaves out. There's one right here. Because those are not edible.
Pooh, let me ask you a question. What is the difference between pozole and menudo?
Menudo has tripe. And tripe is cow stomach. And it's yucky. It doesn't taste good. It smells bad. And that's personally the only difference I know between pozole and menudo. And I would never try to recreate menudo because I don't think you can emulate cow intestines as vegan. So, Leon, this is yours.
Oh, thank you.
So just tell me what you want as your... So typically what you get for your garnishes is onion. This is oregano, cabbage, cilantro, radishes, lime, and a lot of people do put avocado. I'm allergic to avocado, so we don't do that around here. So, Leon, tell me what you want.
Yeah, all that stuff,
all
please.
of it? Okay. So, you can do it like, make it look kind of fancy, like separate it all. You don't have to like mix it all together, just for looks when you serve it. Put that there. This here looks beautiful. Look
wow,
at that.
let me see. Oh wow, that's fancy.
You get that nice deep dark red broth, and then you just kind of want to squeeze your lime in, and then you're good to go. Vegan pozole.
Yummy. Is that it?
Yep.
Happy holidays or something?
Yeah, that's right. Happy holidays, and let us know in the comments what you're making, and if you guys want to see another video of something that you enjoy, but vegan style.